Hello, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with what's happening here on this channel. And if you already subscribed, thank you so much for tuning in today. So this week, I just want to encourage you with this. Life is meant to be lived. And every day, it can be a challenge for us just to savor the moment, just to live in the moment, to laugh out loud, to enjoy our, friends and family, and just those around us, and just be grateful for the life that God has given us. And just recently, my husband and I attended a funeral for one of his friends, and we're the same age, and so it just kind of sets things into perspective. When you bury a peer, or someone close to you dies, a lot of times it causes you to reflect. And I know for me, reflection has just been a thing, since all of this has happened. This has made me really just think about life. One of my favorite Christian artists has a song, and in the song he says, one of the verses says, it's funny how seeing death can make life so clear. And that just really kind of hit me this weekend, just thinking about that. When you see someone die, a life end, and it, to us, it's short. It's so short, and it's just like, wow. It just really makes you reflect, and it makes you, really contemplate your own life, and just kind of look at it like, what can I be doing differently? What can I do more of? How can I enjoy my life more? How can I take advantage of the life that God has given me now? How can I live out loud? How can I live to the full right now? Because God said, Jesus came on the earth to give us life, and to give us life more abundantly. And I believe that He wants us to just live and enjoy life and have a great time. Not take any moment for granted, not take those, that you love for granted, not take yourself for granted. Love on yourself, take care of yourself, do, things that bring joy and laughter to you. It's not about breaking the bank, you don't have to hop on the flight and go overseas or anything like that, but just enjoy the moment where you are. Live life, to the fullest, laugh out loud, and enjoy yourself. And I just wanted to share this. There's a sweet lady that I know that has terminal cancer right now. And she's chosen to use her voice in this time, in this season. She records podcasts, and she gives an encouraging word to other people in the midst of where she is. And so recently she recorded one of her podcasts, and she just talked about how God has just been speaking to her, and how He's been encouraging her and reassuring her throughout all of it. And she just talked about how she has so much purpose right now. She's just laughed, and she's done things that she probably wasn't doing before being where she is right now. And so before I listened to the podcast, I kind of went into it with the burden of her, just praying for her and trusting God for a healing and those sorts of things. And when I left, I had a burden for myself, because she just her voice, and her just speaking, and from such a positive place, and just her perspective on even where she is right now, being faced with death. It just made me say, I need to pray for me. I need to pray for me, that I enjoy my life and that I live to the full right now. I don't need, a diagnosis. I need terminal cancer or something of that nature to help shift my focus. And I'm not saying that's what happened in her life, but what I am saying is we have to live while we have time. And so she was just such a blessing to me, and still is. Every moment that she's breathing, she is a blessing to someone, because she is just constantly boasting in the Lord and talking about all the wonderful things that God has done in her life, And just on a personal level, I remember my mother passed away when I was 19 years old, and I just remember for a short period after that, I just stopped living. I stopped living, and it was almost as if my level of security just felt like it was just lifted, and life became so real to me. So yes, there are times in our life when people die, especially close friends and loved ones, and people die young, and you tend to wonder and you question why. I guess the perspective that we all need to have is just focus on living now. Focus on what's in front of you. Focus on what God has given you. Enjoy it, because you don't know when your last day is going to be. You don't know what's around the corner. For any of us, we just have to trust God and live our lives, but live out loud and enjoy life, and walk in freedom and walk in the victory that God has for us. So I just pray that this was an encouragement to you this week, and I will catch you guys in the next video, living my life, and I pray that you are living yours. And so I'll catch you guys next time.